In this video, we are going to study some questions based on angle between two lines whose direction ratios are given. So if say direction ratios of two lines are A1, B1, C1 and A2, B2, C2, then how to find angle between them? But before that, let's study angle between two lines having direction cosines L1, M1, N1 and L2, M2, N2. So first of all, let's consider direction cosines of two lines, say capital L1 and capital L2 as L1, M1, N1 and L2, M2, N2. Okay, let's revise that. If direction cosines are LMN, then we have the identity L square plus M square plus N square equal to 1. And direction ratios are the numbers which are proportional to direction cosines. And let's revise one more thing, that if direction cosines are given, then we can find unit vector along the line. So if L1, M1, N1 are direction cosines, then unit vector along the line is L1 I cap plus M1 j cap plus N1 k cap. So this is unit vector along the first line, and unit vector along the second line L2 is L2 I cap. Now it is small l2 and capital L2 is the line, M2 j cap plus N2 k cap. Okay, so now we have two unit vectors along the lines L1 and L2. We know that to find cos theta, so we have cos theta equal to A bar dot B bar upon modulus of AB by definition of dot product. A bar dot B bar divided by AB. AB means modulus of A bar and modulus of B bar. So if theta is angle between L1 and L2, that means, so this is theta, angle between the lines L1 and L2. So it is the same angle along the unit vectors E1 cap and E2 cap. Okay, so to find angle between the lines is same as finding angle between the unit vectors. So if theta is angle between the unit vectors E1 cap and E2 cap, then cos theta is E1 cap dot E2 cap divided by modulus of E1 cap modulus of E2 cap. And since we are considering theta as acute angle, that means theta lies in first quadrant, that means cos theta is positive, so we have to take modulus of this, because theta may lie in first quadrant or in second quadrant. As theta lies between 0 and 180, it is angle between two lines, so it is between 0 to 180 degrees. So let's take modulus for this. So now dot product is L1 L2 plus M1 M2 plus N1 N2. So E1 dot E2 in terms of Ijk is L1 L2 plus M1 M2 plus N1 N2 divided by modulus of E1 cap. As it is unit vector, it is 1. Similarly, modulus of E2 cap is also 1. So what we have is now formula for cos theta as modulus of L1 L2 plus M1 M2 plus N1 N2. So this is in terms of direction cosines. But every time they are not giving us direction cosines. If direction ratios are given, then we have to convert those direction ratios into direction cosines. So what is the method? So if A1, B1, C1 are direction ratios, then direction cosines along the line are A1 upon root A1 square plus B1 square plus C1 square. Similarly, we have to divide B1 and C1 by the square root of A1 square plus B1 square plus C1 square. So let's write that. So if direction ratios are A1, B1, C1 for first line, then direction cosines, that means we are writing now L1, M1 and N1. So it is A1 upon root A1 square plus b1 square plus c1 square. b1 upon same root and c1 upon same root. So I am not writing the terms in the square root side. So you can understand that. Similarly for the second line. So if direction the ratios are a2, b2, c2, then direction cosines are a2 upon now square root of sum of squares of all these three numbers. So it is a2 square plus b2 square plus c2 square. Similarly here we have b2 by root and c2 by this root. So cos theta as it is L1 L2 plus M1 M2 plus N1 N2 is now these are L1 M1 N1 and L2 M2 N2. So it is A1 A2 upon root this root multiplied by this root plus B1 B2 upon the same two roots, C1 C2 upon the same two roots. So as denominator is same, so let's add the numerator. So it is A1 A2 plus B1 B2 plus C1 C2 divided by root a1 square plus b1 square plus c1 square multiplied by root a2 square plus b2 square plus c2 square. Okay. So now we have formula to find angle between lines having direction ratios a1 b1 c1 and a2 b2 c2. So you don't have to remember this proof, but you have to remember the formula to find cos theta. So it's really very simple. Just multiply the corresponding numbers, add them, divide by square root of sum of the squares of those numbers. Okay. Now here let's see what we have here using this formula. So if two lines are perpendicular, what happens? If two lines are perpendicular, L1 perpendicular to L2, then angle theta is 90 degrees. That means cos 90, left hand side is 0. So as left hand side is 0, that means numerator is 0. So we have a1 a2 plus b1 b2 plus c1 c2 equal to 0. That means if direction the ratios are a1 b1 c1 a2 b2 c2 and the lines are perpendicular, that means a1 a2 plus b1 b2 plus c1 c2 equals to 0. Okay. And if two lines are parallel, then their direction ratios are proportional. That we have seen in the previous video. Okay. Now let's consider this condition for perpendicular lines and let's solve some questions. Okay. Let's use this fact to solve this question. Find K if triangle ABC is right angled at B, where coordinates of A, B and C are given. So here the triangle is right angled at B. So we have angle B equal to 90 degrees. Or in other words, we can say that AB is perpendicular to AC. AB perpendicular to AC. So if we find direction ratios of AB and AC, then as theta is 90 here, A1 A2 plus B1 B2 plus C1 C2 is 0. So using that we can find K. So first of all, let's find direction ratios of AB. How to find direction ratios of AB? Just like B bar minus A bar. That means we have to subtract coordinates of A from coordinates of B respectively. So B given is 4, 4, 1, A is 5, 6, 4. So 4 minus 5. Then difference of Y coordinates 4 minus 6 and 1 minus 4. So simplifying, we get minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. So we have now direction ratios of AB. Let's find direction ratios of AC. Direction ratios of AC, now it is C bar minus A bar. So 8 minus 5. For Y coordinates it is 2 minus 6 and K minus 4. So that is 3 minus 4, K minus 4. Now AB is perpendicular to AC, therefore A1 A2 plus B1 B2 plus C1 C2 equal to 0. So we have minus 1 multiplied by 3. Let's multiply the corresponding numbers. So minus 1 and 3 are the corresponding numbers. Here we have minus 2 and minus 4. So multiplying minus 2 and minus 4. So let's write the simplification in the next step. And the last one is minus 3 into k minus 4. So minus 3 into k minus 4. So adding these products, the sum is 0. So it is minus 3 plus 8. Then here simplifying we get minus 3k minus minus plus 12 equal to 0. So we have a term in k is minus 3k and the constant term is here 8 minus 3 is 5 and 5 plus 12 that is 17 equals to 0. Therefore minus 3k equal to minus 17. That means k equal to 17 upon 3. So this question carries 2 marks. Finding direction ratios and solving this equation. These 2 steps carry 1 mark each. Okay, but it really very simple question. Just we have to remember the fact that if 2 lines are perpendicular, then this A1 A2 plus B1 B2 plus C1 C2 is 0. Find the acute angle between the vectors whose direction ratios are 3 to 6, minus 2, 1, 2. So we have given direction ratios of 2 vectors. That means we have given A1, B1, C1 and this another set is A2, B2, C2. And we have to find theta. So we have formula for cos theta. So let's write the formula and let's substitute the values for A1, B1, C1 and A2, B2, C2. So the formula is A1, A2 plus B1, B2 plus C1, C2 divided by root A1 square plus B1 square plus C1 square. So first root is for the first set of direction ratios, A1 square plus B1 square plus C1 square. Similarly, second root is for the second set of direction ratios, which is A2 square plus B2 square plus C2 square. So remember, whenever we have to write such type of answers, so for that first of all write the formulas. 3 into minus 2, substituting the values, we have 3 into minus 2. Next one is 2 into 1 plus the next corresponding pair is 6 and 2. So 6 into 2 divided by square root of, for the first set of direction ratios we have 3 square plus 2 square plus 6 square, and for the second pair it is minus 2 square plus 1 square plus 2 square. Now let's simplify this. So it is minus 6 plus 2 plus 12 divided by root 9 plus 4 plus 36, and this is root 4 plus 1 plus 4. So minus 6 plus 2 is minus 4, 12 minus 4 is 8 divided by root, this is 49 and this one is root 9. So it is 8. So I am not writing the modulus sign now as all the numbers are positive now. 7 into 3. So it is 8 by 21. But this is value for cos of theta. And the question is find the angle. Therefore theta is, now it is not known angle. So let's write theta as cos inverse of the number 8 by 21. So angle is cos inverse of 8 upon 21. If the angle between two lines having direction ratios 1, 2, 1 and 1, 3k1 is pi by 4, find k. So I have written here formula for cos theta. So if direction ratios of two lines are A1, B1, C1 and A2, B2, C2, then we have this formula to find theta. So here it is given that direction ratios of first line, that is A1, B1, C1, are the values 1 to 1, and direction ratios of second line A2, B2, C2, those are 1, 3k, 1. So let's substitute this value here. Let's substitute theta equal to pi by 4 and let's solve for k. So cos of pi by 4 equal to a1 is 1, so 1 into 1, that is 1, plus b1 b2, that is 2 into 3k, so it is 6k, plus c1 c2, again 1 into 1, that is 1, divided by root a1 square plus b1 square plus c1 square. So squaring and adding these three numbers, we get 1 plus 4 plus 1. For the second set, the sum of the squares is 1, then 3k square, that is 9k square, plus 1 square, that is 1. So cos of pi by 4, that is 1 by root 2, equal to modulus of 6k plus 2, divided by root 6, and here we have root 9k square plus 2. Now to remove this modulus sign and square root sign, let's square both the sides. So squaring both the sides 1 by 2. So before that, let's take 2 common from numerator. So taking 2 common, we get 3k plus 1 divided by root 6 root 9k square plus 2. Now we are squaring both the sides, so it is 1 by 2 here, and squaring this square each term. So we have 4, then 3k plus 1 square divided by denominator square is just we have to remove the square root sign. 6 into 9k square plus 2. So let's divide by 2 here. So 2 here and 3 here. So cross multiplying, we get 3 into 9k square plus 2 equals to 2 into 2, 4 into 3k plus 1 square. So squaring we get 9k square plus 3 into 2 into 1k, that is 6k, plus 1 square is 1. So this is 27k square plus 6 equal to 36k square plus 24k plus 4. So this is quadratic equation in k. So let's take this term in left hand side to right, so that we can write here 0. So this is 36k square plus 24k plus 4 minus 27k square minus 6. So 36k square minus 27k square, that is 9k square. Now term in k is 24k, and the constant term 4 minus 6 is minus 2 equal to 0. So to solve this quadratic equation, let's multiply coefficient of k square and constant, so we get minus 18. So we want two numbers such that their product is minus 18 and sum is 24. So the maximum of it is 18, so 18 into 1. So that is the maximum of the factors, but we don't get 24 there. So let's use quadratic formula to find k. So using quadratic formula, k is minus 24 plus minus root b square minus 4ac. So it is 24 square minus 4a is 9 here, and c is minus 2 divided by 2a. a is 9, so 2 into 9. So here a, b, c are in the context of quadratic equation, ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. So it is minus 24 plus minus 24 square is 576. Now here we get plus sign. 9 into 4, 72 we get. divided by 2 into 9, that is 18. So it is minus 24 plus minus. Adding these numbers, we get 7 plus 7, 14, and 5 plus 1 is 6, divided by 18. So it is minus 24 plus minus. So if I take if I write this number as 2 into, then we get 324, which is square root of 18. So this is minus 24 plus minus 18 root 2 divided by 18, as 324 is 18 square. We are taking square root of 324. So from these two numbers we can take 6 common. So taking 6 common, we get minus 4 here plus minus 3 root 2 divided by 18. So dividing by 6, we get minus 4 plus minus 3 root 2 divided by 3. So value of k is minus 4 plus minus 3 root 2 upon 3. So we have two values for k. So this is the solution. Now consider this question. If a line drawn from the point A1 to 1 is perpendicular to the line joining the points P146 and Q544, find the coordinates of foot of the perpendicular. First, let's see what the question is. Here a point A is given 1 to 1 and perpendicular is drawn from point A to the line segment joining PQ. Okay, so let AM be perpendicular to PQ. So the question is, find the coordinates of foot of the perpendicular. So this M is foot of the perpendicular, and that we have to find. The coordinates of M are to be found out. Now to find M, so let's take this ratio in which M divides PQ as k as to 1. Okay, so M lies on PQ. So M divides PQ in some ratio. So whenever the ratio is not known, we have to take it as k as to 1 to minimize the unknowns. So let M divides PQ in the ratio k as to 1. And when we solve it and we get value of k, if k is positive, that means it is internal division, and if k is negative, that means it is external division. So the idea here is we are writing M using this section formula, using the division k as to 1, and using section formula write coordinates of M. Okay. Now next what we have is AM is perpendicular to PQ. So we can find direction ratios of PQ as P and Q are given, and using section formula we are writing coordinates of M. So we can find direction ratios of AM. So we have A1, B1, C1 and A2, B2, C2, and here the lines AM and PQ are perpendicular. So A1, A2 plus B1, B2 plus C1, C2 will be 0. So solving that we can find K. So that is the basic idea here. So for that, first let's find coordinates of M using section formula. So using section formula, M is, so using section formula, coordinates of M, as the ratio is k as to 1, it is k into 5 plus 1 into 1. That is 5k plus 1 divided by M plus N is now k plus 1. For y coordinate, consider y coordinates k into 4, that is 4k, plus 1 into 4, that is 4, upon k plus 1. And z coordinate is k into 4, that is 4k, plus 1 into 6 divided by M plus N, which is k plus 1. So we have now coordinates of M. So first let's find out direction ratios of AM and then direction ratios of PQ, as it is simple. Direction ratios of AM. It is m bar minus a bar. So x coordinate here is 5k plus 1 upon k plus 1 minus x coordinate of a, which is 1. Now for y coordinate, it is 4k plus 4 upon k plus 1 minus y coordinate of a is 2. And z coordinate 4k plus 6 upon k plus 1 minus 1. First let's simplify this. So it is 5k plus 1 minus 1 into k plus 1 upon k plus 1. 4k plus 4 minus 2 into k plus 1 divided by k plus 1. 4k plus 6 minus 1 into k plus 1 upon k plus 1. So 5k plus 1 minus k minus 1 upon k plus 1. Next one is 4k plus 4 minus 2k minus 2 upon k plus 1. 4k plus 6 minus k minus 1 upon k plus 1. So simplifying this, we have k 4k only. 1 minus 1 get cancelled. 4k upon k plus 1. Next one is 2k plus 2. 4 minus 2 is 2 divided by k plus 1. And here 4k minus k is 3k. 6 minus 1 is 5. So 3k plus 5 upon k plus 1. So we have direction ratios of AM. Now let's find direction ratios of PQ. Direction ratios of PQ are, it is Q minus P. So 5 minus 1, 4 minus 4, 4 minus 6. So these numbers are 5 minus 1, that is 4. Next one is 0. 4 minus 6 is minus 2. Now AM is perpendicular to PQ. So if two lines having direction ratios A1, B1, C1 and A2, B2, C2 are perpendicular, therefore A1, A2 plus B1, B2 plus C1, C2 equal to 0. So 4 into 4k upon k plus 1. Second one is here 0. So no need to consider this number as the product is 0. Okay, we should add these numbers. And the next one is minus 2 multiplied by 3k plus 5 upon k plus 1 equal to 0. So considering the numerators, it is 16k minus 6k minus 10 upon k plus 1. As denominator is same, we are adding the numerators. So it is minus 16k minus 6k. So let's write that first. So it is 10k minus 10, and cross multiplying this k plus 1 into 0 becomes 0. So 10k equal to 10. That means k equal to 1. So what is the meaning of k equal to 1? That means the ratio is 1:1. So what does that mean? That means the point M is midpoint of PQ. So let's write coordinates of M now. So coordinates of M are, see, 5k plus 1 upon k plus 1. So we have to substitute k equal to 1. So M is 5 into 1 plus 1 upon 1 plus 1. 4 into 1 plus 4 upon 1 plus 1. So I am here writing k equal to 1. But basically it is midpoint, so we can use midpoint formula also. So 4 into 1 plus 6 upon 1 plus 1. So let's simplify this. So it is say 5 plus 1, that is 6 by 2. So it is 3. Next is 4 plus 4, that is 8, divided by 2 is 4. And here we have 4 plus 6, that is 10, divided by 2 is 5. So basically here we have used section formula to write coordinates of M first, but that is in terms of unknown K. Then find direction ratios of PQ and use that AM is perpendicular to PQ. For that we are using A1 A2 plus B1 B2 plus C1 C2 equal to 0, and using that we can find the unknown K, and substituting K we can find the coordinates. Okay. So this is your today's assignment. Find the angle between the lines whose direction ratios are 4 minus 3 5 and 3 4 5. So you can use the formula for cos theta in terms of direction ratios and find the angle. Next one is find x if triangle ABC is right angled at A. A, B and C are given. So find the direction ratios of AB and AC, and A1 A2 plus B1 B2 plus C1 C2 is 0 for those direction ratios. So using this find x. And next one is if Q is the foot of the perpendicular from the point P on the line joining the points A and B, find the coordinates of Q. Now point Q lies on AB, so Q divides AB in some ratio Ck as to 1. So use section formula to find coordinates of Q. Then find direction ratios of PQ and AB, and for those direction ratios again we have A1 A2 plus B1 B2 plus C1 C2 equals to 0, as these two lines are perpendicular to each other. So using this you can solve these 3 questions very easily. So solve these 3 questions. Okay. So thank you. See you in the next video.